I never thought betrayal would come to me through the glow of a phone screen. If you'd told me years ago that my marriage would unravel because of a live stream, a real-time show for strangers, I would have laughed it off as absurd. But that night, sitting alone in our apartment, I became both the unwilling audience and the ultimate avenger of my wife's cruelest mistake. Leena and I had been together for nearly a decade, married for 5 years. We weren't rich or glamorous, but we were solid, or so I believed. We had built a modest life together, a small apartment filled with mismatched furniture, weekend trips to her parents' house, silly arguments about dishes, and quiet nights watching movies. She was vibrant, ambitious, and immersed in her work in fashion PR. I was steadier, working construction by day and a warehouse shift at night. Our schedules didn't always align, but I thought our hearts did. The signs began subtly, a sudden change in her wardrobe, more revealing, more daring, paired with new habits of secrecy. Her phone was glued to her hand, the screen turned away from me. She claimed late-night client events that didn't make sense. Once, I kissed her goodbye on her way out, and the faint scent of cologne, not mine, lingered on her blouse. Doubt took root, but without proof, I buried it. Then came the night everything changed. Leena had left her phone charging in the kitchen while she showered. A notification buzzed on the screen. Going live in 10, you ready? My stomach dropped. She'd never mentioned live streaming, never shown any interest in it. Curiosity and fear pushed me to check. I opened the app and found her account, a profile with a private streaming schedule. Her next broadcast, that very night, 9 p.m., I should have confronted her. Instead, I waited. At 9:02, the notification appeared, Leena is live. Against my better judgment, I tapped in. The screen showed her in a hotel room. She was smiling nervously, dressed in lingerie I had never seen before. She adjusted the camera, speaking softly to the unseen audience. You've been asking for this. Tonight, I'm not alone, then he appeared. A man, tall, smug, his face partially hidden by a mask. He wrapped his arms around her, kissing her neck. The comments exploded, viewers sending hearts, laughing emojis, filthy encouragements. My chest burned. My wife wasn't just cheating. She was performing, broadcasting her betrayal to strangers for attention, maybe even money. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My first instinct was rage, to storm into that hotel, tear the camera down, drag them both out. But then something colder settled in me. Bursting in would make me look like a fool. What I needed was undeniable exposure, a way to strip away every excuse, every lie. So I let the stream run. I recorded it. Every minute of her betrayal, saved. That night, while she stumbled home hours later, pretending she'd been at a work dinner, I acted normal. I smiled, kissed her cheek, and told her I was tired. Inside, though, I was planning. My revenge wouldn't be loud and reckless. It would be calculated, brutal, and final. Over the next week, I gathered information. I traced the account she used, confirmed the payment links tied to it, and even found out that her partner was no random fling. He was a coworker, someone she'd introduced me to casually months ago. Together, they had built a disgusting little side hustle, selling their shows to an online audience. The betrayal cut deeper than infidelity. It was exploitation, humiliation, and greed. She wasn't just cheating on me. She was making me the unsuspecting clown in her twisted theater. I decided the exposure had to be public, undeniable and devastating. Her birthday was 2 weeks away, and we had planned a family dinner. Perfect. I prepared everything in silence, copies of the stream saved on multiple USBs, screenshots printed, and even a short highlight reel that showed enough to erase any doubt. The night of the dinner, Leena was radiant, laughing with her parents, sipping wine, playing the role of devoted wife and dutiful daughter. I let her enjoy it, let her bask in the illusion she had so carefully crafted. Then I stood up, tapped my glass, and said, I want to make a toast. To Leena, the woman who has given me years of love and who has been very active online. She froze. A nervous laugh escaped her lips. Raj, what are you? I pressed play. The television in the restaurant's private room flickered to life, projecting her stream. Gasps filled the room as her face appeared on screen, half-dressed, moaning into the camera while her co-worker pawed at her. Her parents turned pale. Her brother shouted. The room erupted in chaos. Leena lunged toward me, hissing, "Turn it off, please!" But I didn't. I let it run just long enough for everyone to see the truth. Then I shut it down and spoke calmly. "This is who my wife really is. This is what she does when she says she's working late. And this is why, as of tomorrow, she will no longer be my wife." The silence that followed was more powerful than any yelling. Her father slammed his glass down, her mother began to cry, and Leena sank into her chair, sobbing, begging, reaching for me. But I didn't touch her. I had already filed the divorce papers. The fallout was swift. Her company, once proud of her polished PR skills, terminated her when word spread about her side activities. Her affair partner faced his own disgrace, exposed to his wife and colleagues. The streaming platform shut down her account after I reported it, but not before the videos circulated on forums where nothing ever truly disappears. As for me, I walked away clean. I kept the apartment, the car, and most of our savings. She left with nothing but shame. People told me I was cruel for the way I exposed her, but I disagree. Cruelty was her choosing to betray me not just privately but publicly for strangers' entertainment. My revenge was simply balancing the scales, delivering instant justice in the same way she had chosen to hurt me, with an audience. Leena tried to reach out months later, apologizing, saying she had been lost and pressured by her coworker. I didn't reply. Some mistakes are too big for forgiveness. Some betrayals demand more than quiet endings. I had given her my trust, my years, my love. She gave me humiliation. So I gave her the one thing she could never erase, exposure. And that, I learned, is the purest form of revenge, when karma arrives instantly, delivered by your own hand, with the same tools your betrayer used to hurt you.